And there's more clips where that came from. That's just one of them. I got a whole bunch of him running his mouth, pre-incriminating himself in regards to anyone who is harmed. In regards to that individual. Sounds like it could possibly be conspiracy to me. I'm pretty sure the police will make it work. I'm pretty sure they can figure that out. Maybe I'll call my dad and ask him how that would play. Okay? So I suggest that I be able to do what I do and do my content the way that I want to do it in regards to this individual, and I be left the fuck alone while doing so. Because if any smoke comes towards me, you're going to get a lot more than you bargained for. Somebody's going to jail, and it ain't going to be me. Okay? Now, I agree with everybody else that stated, I am not afraid of this individual. I don't care how many followers you got. I got a little bit more heart and a lot more brain cells than that. Okay? Okay. I'm doing me, Wild Seed. Everybody's got to come to their own thing and do their own thing. So anywho, let me get up out of here, y'all. Peace. I'll be on later on tonight. I'll be on probably around midnight for my regularly scheduled show. And we got some clips. I got some clips coming for y'all tonight. Okay? It's going to be a good one. I ain't doing nothing but heavy hitting, hard hitting clips. Period. We getting all up in his mind tonight, and we're showing why it makes no sense for people to be listening to this egghead. So more into the mind of an egghead. Okay? And I'm going to show you tonight how he spent all of that time justifying sexual perversion in regards to children, but he himself knows that it's wrong. Okay? And I'll be proving that to you tonight with his own words. Peace, y'all. I'm out. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up? So there is a lot of fear concerning people taking on Tamesia, right? A lot of fear concerning people taking on Tamesia. Here's the thing for me, I've already had everything on me called, and it clears. A person can only hurt you with you. See, when you decide that you want to go to war, and that you have a cause and you have a purpose for why you're doing what you're doing, right? I'm a spiritual person, and I have very strong confidence in my beliefs. The universe responds. I've had people try to take me down for a whole year now. I've already gone through harassment. I've already gone through death threats. I've already gone through my family being doxxed and harassed. They called everybody they can think to fucking call. I've already been there, done that. That's old news. So really, okay, to Pervert Nation, bring it. Bring it, okay? I think that the universe trains you. You go through levels of training in life that prepare you. I've done a video on this before. Everything that you do in your life prepares you for the next thing, okay? when you're doing this battle with Tamesia, right? You got to be mentally strong. No mistakes. No mistakes. Okay? You got to keep your wits about you. Keep your wits about you. There's no videos that can be sent about you to your job if you don't lose your shit. Okay? You got to have nerves of steel and watch your mouth. All right? If you work for yourself, there's no one to send a video to but you, because you have created your job. Okay? If you got all your legal stuff legit, no warrants, no nothing like that, you can't get locked up for any fucking thing. You have to give them something to use against you. If you don't ever give them anything, they don't have shit. They come in your comments and flood your comments with fuck shit, block them. There's no need to even have a conversation. You control your space and you control what goes on in it. You got to be smart. You got to be smarter than them. And trust me, they're eggheads. See, when I decide to go to war and do battle, I observe. I sit in the cut. I told y'all, I'm like the sniper on the top of the building. I lay on my belly and I take kill shots from the roof. You never see the sniper coming. You don't know what direction the bullet came from that takes you out. And that's an analogy. The Soto Nation expects everybody to do the same thing. I heard somebody say today, I've been watching for 9 years and no one's ever been able to do it. Yeah, because they kept doing the same thing. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. Sometimes you got to shake things up and try something new. Ingenuity. One thing about me in this Nature Boy community is that they thought we couldn't take Nature Boy down. They thought Nature Boy couldn't be touched. He's been doing this for 3 years. They've been talking about him and trying this for 3 years. I was a big part in getting that nigga fucked up. Though I'm solo dolo, you can consider me a consultant. I don't have to really team with anybody, but I will say what needs to be said, and I support anybody who wants to support getting rid of somebody who made these disgusting comments. Those cannot go away, and they won't be buried. This is another time, as it was with Nature Boy, that the revolution will not be televised. I don't need YouTube to take Tommy down. That's where y'all keep getting life fucked up at, because you think I need YouTube to do what I gotta do. You don't need YouTube. But if we're gonna use YouTube and we're gonna utilize YouTube, I have a strong advice for you. You are not speaking to Soto Nation. You're not speaking to people who were formerly Soto Nation. They have the same lack of morality that he does. Anybody who can stand in his space for years or months or weeks and not realize that he's sick is just as sick as he is. Even if they've healed and moved on or grown or came to some revelations of whatever, there's no way you can listen to this individual for a long ass time and not have the same ideology as them. They're dead. Leave them alone. Okay? Don't try to wake up the sleepers. You speak to the people who don't know, who don't even know who the hell he is. That's who you're speaking to. That's who is getting the information, and that's who will mobilize. Okay? See, the thing about Tamesia is that you got a lot of people who saw nothing wrong with anything that this dude was doing, especially if they were watching every stream for years. I found the stream that I played last night about him calling his daughter a little bitch and saying that I said to that motherfucker, I threw ice in her face, and I said to that little bitch, he said that a month ago. He said that a month ago. So if he said that a month ago, imagine how much stuff he's been saying for years. So these people have been sitting there watching an individual comfortably say this crap for years. Okay? For years. Oh, I have morals. I don't roast children or talk about children. And I watched this individual last night roast my 2-year-old, dragging my 2-year-old. This is an individual that's not disciplined enough. Tamesia is not disciplined enough to not screw up. There's a wealth of material on him. I already have an arsenal stacked of clips. I got about 2 weeks worth of footage. So he's dirty, dirty. He's more dirtier than people really know. Whatever strategy or whatever people want to do in regards to going after him, that's them. That's them. But I'm interested in all kinds of footage, all kinds of clips that I know that certain individuals would love to see. Y'all don't have to see the numbers now because you think little YouTubers can't do anything. Who said that I need to? Who said that I need to recruit from YouTube? There's a whole big world out there. There's a whole big world out there. Okay? There's all kinds of organizations. There's all kinds of people that really care about this particular subject matter. And they got big, big voices. If a pond is too small, you find an ocean. So you got people who's used to seeing nigga shit. Y'all know how I love to talk about nigga shit. You got people that's used to seeing nigga shit. They're not used to seeing people mobilize properly. Those people going at Tamesia, they've been beefing. They didn't see a movement. You never saw a movement. You saw people beefing with this dude. You never seen people have a real purpose and belief in their stance and why they're doing what they're doing. I've stated it's beyond me. I don't care nothing about this dude streaming me. I don't care nothing about what this dude said. I'm too focused for that. Once something is above me, it's above me now. Once something is above me and someone making disturbing comments in regards to teenagers, yeah, that's above me. That's a cause. I'm not a cause. But that, however, is a cause. That's a cause. And I'm very passionate about causes. So when you take you out of it and you focus on the cause, you won't react off of ego. You won't react off of self. It's not about self-gain. I've said this many, many times. There's no way a civil rights movement would happen with the people that exist in our community today. If you are afraid of Soto Nation, there's no way you would have did a sit-in. There's no way you'd have done a march. There's no way you would have been able to be hosed by dogs, by water hoses, or bit by dogs, or yelled at by people, or spit on, or anything like that. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. We wouldn't have nary a right fooling with these shiftless Negroes that I've been seeing lately. These people, our ancestors, were not afraid of being harassed by police. They were not afraid of being yelled at, having crap thrown at them, or anything, because of what they believed in, because they believed that what they endured, saw, felt was wrong. What type of community that do we live in that doesn't care about children? That doesn't think, what the fuck, when someone says something inappropriate in regards to children? Are we that desensitized that we don't react appropriately to disgusting comments in regards to our children? There's nothing wrong with us that are reacting. There's something wrong with you that isn't. It's literally inhumane. I don't have to wait for someone to touch a kid to say, hey, this person sitting up here talking about messing with kids. It's a little loud around here right now. That's nuts to me. That's nuts to me. Let me tell you something. If somebody calls the police and says that a person made a bomb threat, do they wait for the person to go detonate the bomb before they become concerned? If a person tells the school that, hey, this kid told me yesterday he's coming to school today with a gun in his backpack and he's going to shoot it up, do they wait for the kid to come to school with the gun possibly and shoot it up? Or do they go do something about that situation before it happens to save lives? It's crazy. It's crazy. I have a clip of this dude saying that I could have anybody touch. I can't quote it verbatim, but this was the gist of it. I can have anybody, someone will hurt you just to impress me. He knows that Soto Nation is a weapon. He was like, do you know I can say anything and that somebody will hurt you just to impress me. So if anybody hurts me, oh, I'll roll that beautiful beam footage. If anybody from Soto Nation touches me, I will roll that beautiful beam footage to the investigators when they get here. And I'll show them everything that I've been doing against this individual and say this individual said this out his very own mouth, that he can have anybody touched. And there's more clips where that came from. That's just one of them. I got a whole bunch of him running his mouth, pre-incriminating himself in regards to anyone who is harmed. In regards to that individual. Sounds like it could possibly be conspiracy to me. I'm pretty sure the police will make it work. I'm pretty sure they can figure that out. Maybe I'll call my dad and ask him how that would play. Okay? So I suggest that I be able to do what I do and do my content the way that I want to do it in regards to this individual, and I be left the fuck alone while doing so. Because if any smoke comes towards me, you're going to get a lot more than you bargained for. Somebody's going to jail, and it ain't going to be me. Okay? Now, I agree with everybody else that stated, I am not afraid of this individual. I don't care how many followers you got. I got a little bit more heart and a lot more brain cells than that. Okay? Okay. I'm doing me whilst everybody's got to come to their own thing and do their own thing. So anywho, let me get up out of here, y'all. Peace. I'll be on later on tonight. I'll be on probably around midnight for my regularly scheduled show. And we got some clips. I got some clips coming for y'all tonight. Okay? It's going to be a good one. I ain't doing nothing but heavy hitting, hard hitting clips. Period. We getting all up in his mind tonight, and we're showing why it makes no sense for people to be listening to this egghead. So more into the mind of an egghead. Okay? And I'm going to show you tonight how he spent all of that time justifying sexual perversion in regards to children, but he himself knows that it's wrong. Okay? And I'll be proving that to you tonight with his own words. Peace, y'all. I'm out.
We'll be back.